Alright. Back to trying to build our space axolotls. We needed to basically just pass some time here and let some robots get built. So that we can then fully colonize all the moons with robots. Planets are all on the positive for all resources, so basically, yeah. Speed up, wait for some robots to accumulate, send them off to the moons, colonize the moons, and then think about the final push, question mark, as far as I understand it for the game. And done. No. Come on. Thinking. There we go. Go. Robots. We need to hoard robots, we're up to 17, and send them to the moons. We can afford some more electronics and plastic, like 70 of each. But here is basically empty of both. So it really is Moon's time. Moon 1 needs 7 more people, 7 more robots. Done. Moon 2 needs a lot. So first we need 3 stone, 3 brick. And then 5 brick, 1 sheet, 1 glass. So 8 brick, 1 sheet, 1 glass. Eight brick, 1 glass, 1 sheet, and then like 10 robot. Let some time pass. Your robots have arrived. Okay, we want to transfer your gold ore back to... Well, do we need the gold ore for making any of the fanciest final tier crap? So... No. And is the planet that naturally has gold having enough gold by itself? Yes, so we don't really care about delivering that gold back at the moment. We can not bother with that for now. And we don't need the iron anywhere either, so although this is set up, it doesn't actually do anything for us. Asteroid 2. We were going to set up... Oh, I forgot about the 3 stone. 3 stone and that's it. Stone is cheap, just send 7. Wait till that gets there. Then it might be time to investigate whether we need to build more spaceship recyclers. No, this planet is fine. What about not Mars? This planet is also fine. What about Gaia World? This planet is getting a bit busy. But it's also got full here, so it doesn't matter that it's busy. And in fact, we could turn off your spaceship plant. Save some extra resources. Okay. Rocks. And that means we need a warehouse. We need 2 warehouses if we're going to do 2 resource. Well, does this have to be built on something? Yes, it does. So we need 2 warehouses. 10 glass, 10 sheets of graphene paper. So to where the graphene paper lives. And then 10 glass. Okay. Wait for that. Okay. Warehouse, warehouse. Oh, try again. Warehouse. Warehouse. And then the Giga Crystals need stuff we've already got. But we need 23 robots to Asteroid 2. So we have to wait a fair while. Speed up. Now, whilst we're waiting for those robots, what else can we do? We could prepare Asteroids 3 stuff. Yeast and gold. Yeast needs sheets and water. I'm going to want at least one warehouse, so 10 sheets, 15 sheets. We probably want 2 yeasts. 15 sheets, 5 glass. Bless me. 15 sheets, 5 glass. Okay. And Asteroid 4 wants 6. Actually, maybe we just have 1 yeast thing on each one. Well, we can at least guarantee the warehouse. So 6 glass, 6 sheets, 5 building. Six glass, not beer. 6 glass. Six sheets. A full thing of building, because building is easy to build and replenish. Sheets. To 4. Okay, speed up. Very good. Asteroid 3. So we should be able to have your warehouse. And then yeast things. Two yeast things. Which means we need water. They consume almost 0 yeast. 3 more robots to 3. And then water. Very good, get those in place. Okay. So this now produces yeast at an adequate rate. We hope. We need to go tell our people not to eat beer in case they are trying to eat the beer. Do not touch beer. Do not eat Game Boys. Do not eat clothes. Do not eat ultra jewelry. And we can't say not beer, but as long as we don't build any beer gardens, that's fine. What does the beer need? It needs yeast, water, and flour. And what does the yeast need? Yeast needs biofuel. So it wants us to set up another biofuel over here. We're full of electronics. Oh no, that's nutrient paste. Although we are getting full of electronics, we should send another shipment of electronics back home. 10 of them. 10 to home. Come back. Seems good. And let's say 3 of plastic. Hell, it's up to 28. Let's do 4. Now, we were thinking about doing the beer here. Or at least the yeast. No, we should do both here because the beer needs the flowers as well. So what I actually care about is you. Which is currently going into plastic. Which goes into electronics and Game Boys. If I want one more biodiesel plant... I could actually have like half of one. So okay, one more biofuel thing. You don't need power, right? Or could we upgrade one of the existing ones? No, they're not upgradable buildings. So it does have to be another one. Done, and I kind of like the idea of having one more workshop over here. But then we're out of people. Not workshop, warehouse. Except that apparently it's too hilly. Kinda sucks. So we need more people. How's food and water? Food is okay. Water is very okay. Where will we shove them? Here? No, here. So we'll keep tessellating this way. I might be willing to have it slightly misshapen in order to get those two in. Now we get rid of you. Keep tessellating this. Now we can have this. That'll do. Alright. What does that do for our water and food needs? Yeah, we're going to need one more food. Fair enough. Except that we're running out of space for food and water here. I could probably fit a food in there. And I can certainly fit some of the water fetches. Then we need a water process. That takes us up to 50, and we've got 56, so that's still good. Let these people finish filling in. Looks like we'll still stay on the happy side of 40, and that's on the other side of 40, so that's good. And that's extremely good. We definitely have enough spare people to run the new biofuel. How's pollution? Got 800 to work with. How is the yeast? Numerous enough that we should start sending it back. So, yeast, auto-deliver, back to Mars. The other option would be to try and process it here, but then we'd need to move flowers here. So no. Plan yeast to Mars. And bring back water. Do that forever. We still need our 23 robots there, and possibly that has been saved up while we've been fiddling with these other things. Yes, it has. So 23 robots to asteroid 2. Well, that's at least 21 robots. We need 2 more. Done. Speed up. Watch those robots get delivered. Come on, it's not that hard to actually hit the asteroid. There we go. And now all the jobs are filled, so now we need to send the mined resources back. Ultra Crystal needs to go to home planet? Question mark? Is that true? Jewelry needs electronics, stardust, ultra crystal. So yeah, that does make sense to do here. So the plan is, can we upgrade that? Is it an upgradable one? It seems if you kill the Royce in the core room, they will keep the entrance open so that you can get frisked and then walk in after the tour. It seems that if you kill Royce in the core room... Is that the lady? So if you kill the lady in the room that gets locked down, they keep the entrance open so that you can get frisked and then walk in after the tour. This is attempt 3, Alpha Gemmo. We are getting more and more efficient. So these need Ultra Crystal back home infinitely whenever you're allowed. The final couple of... It's more that I didn't like having not well-designed patrician zone. So whenever we unlock a new building in the chain that gives me new things to do with the patricians, I've been tearing it down and doing a new one. So for example, the TV provides that access range, and then these 4 cover the medicine, and then these cover the gyms. Well, if you don't min-max, you end up wasting a lot of people. Like, the service industries cost so much employment that you need a lot more peasants to run them if you don't do that. And then if you need more peasants, you need more food. And if you need more food and water, plus the extra peasants means you're producing more waste. More waste means you're going to need to make more waste recyclers. To run the waste recyclers, that needs more peasants. And it becomes a really negative feedback loop if you kind of don't do a fairly reasonable job of optimizing the patrician service buildings. You just end up having so many base level people doing nothing but making more food for themselves and cancelling the pollution of themselves. Okay, now this one wants a warehouse. Secondly, in the core escape arc, it seems like there was a vent in the core escape room after you run past the first area where there are 6 guards. It requires expert knowledge of the vent system. So there is a way to sneak past them rather than murder hobo them. Hey, Albane, we got 2 more levels of Hitman done this week. This week, I do not like the levels compared to the previous week. They were just murder hobo everyone levels. Bit disappointing. The first 2 levels of Hitman 3 were really good. The middle 2 have been, yeah, a bit disappointing. We need more robots, which means we need to wait for more robots. Other than that, we should get started on building the Game Boys. Our patricians need Game Boys. Glass, electronics, plastic. How are we for all of those resources? I'm also talking about the other level Why Not SA, which was the rave disco in the forest, where it doesn't tell you who you're meant to kill, and you just have to murder hobo everyone on the map until you manage to find the people that you're supposed to have killed by having killed them. And then it declares, oh yes, that was one of the hidden people you were looking for. We definitely have enough saved up electronics and plastic. So we should start making the Game Boys. That means we need 2 more power plants. I'm going to do them over this side so they don't touch the other power plants. Or not, because then it would get in the way of our this. But I can do them there without too much issue. So So there's 2 extra power plants, and then the Game Boy factory. Actually, it needs 3 power plants, and I'm an idiot. Yeah, it needs 3 power plants. There you go. Then we also need Mars to start processing the yeast. Raw yeast into processed yeast. This area looks like it will do. Although I don't really want to eat the trees. Yeah, I could maybe fit it here. So it's one of these. And we tell it that it is producing fancy yeast. It needs 3 power plants. Come on. Healthy Mars water. It's sort of very dark water. What is the downside of pollution? If I've never actually gotten to the stage where it kicks in, but supposedly, looking at this little yellow bar here and this red bar, we were warned in the pollution intro thing that pollution will make your people consume more goods. So you need to start providing them with extra goods to sustain them at their level. So like they'll start eating more food and drinking more water and eating more sandwiches and consuming more tools and consuming more clothing. So this is successfully making yeast. Do they need clothes to work? Your patricians need clothes. And they do need food. If you don't provide them with food, then your housing, like if you don't provide them with it, then the housing becomes less efficient. The houses will hold, instead of housing 4 people here, or sorry, 3 people per house, you'd go down to only housing 1 person per house. If you weren't giving them food and water. So basic beer yeast, and then how quickly does the basic beer yeast get turned into beer? 1. How quickly would our patricians eat beer? We can't tell, which is frustrating. We could use 50 plastics and 50 electronics. Tell Mars to send some more bulk shipments. Except there's not enough. We can do 14 electronics though. So what, you don't want to turn what I've done, which is make Mars a green planet as much as we can so it absorbs all of the pollution. You want to turn it into a ultra pollution scum planet. But I like my citizens having a nice planet to live on. Even if they are the lowest class of citizens. They still look like happy little citizens. See? Fully happy. Oh, and that's where it will show it, right? So because they're fully happy because of no pollution, their consumption is less than it would be. So I think at yellow, maybe it goes to like extra consumption, and then red is ultra consumption. Caring for my people was the first mistake. Remember, vote 1 for alpha. Caring for people is the first mistake. Do I really want to run 2 of these to produce then 1 full beer thing a day? I think I have to, because otherwise... we'll try and make do with 1. We'll try and make do with 1 to begin with. So, beer, yeast, and finally beer. How many of them is it? When it's saved up like 10, I might start the beer production. Other than that, we need the ultra jewelry. And ultra jewelry and ultra clothes. Ultra clothes needs something from the ice planet, if I remember. Doesn't it? Ultra jewelry, stardust, and what was stardust made out of again? It was made out of the moon dust one. Yeah. So it isn't 4, is it 1? No, is it 2? No, is it 3? Is it 4, or do they just all let you do moon dust now? Okay, maybe all of them let you do the moon dust. Yeah, okay, all of them do. In which case, which one would I want it to be from? Probably one that is doing nothing but has excess workers. So, like, I'm not using this gold, and I'm not using this... Well, I am using the gold, but I'm definitely not using the iron ore. So we could turn that off happily. And that gives us 10 free robots who could instead be working on moon dust collection. So I would want, let's say 15 sheets, 3 glass. Mm. 3 glass. 2 asteroid. It was 2, right? Ugh. Gonna have to go check. No, asteroid 1. Yes, asteroid 1. 15 sheets. 15 sheets, 2 glass. 3 glass, sorry. 15 sheets, 3 glass. Asteroid 1. And the sheets come from Mars. So is that a UI bug? Yes. This is bugged. And the devs have been in the stream a fair bit. And they've noted that, and they've also noted a bunch of other things that I've suggested that they have agreed with. It's nice to see the devs taking an active interest in the continuing development of their game. For example, I suggested that they should put all of these sort of space buildings, Astro Dust Collector, Asteroid Hub, Asteroid Warehouse, inside the space build menu instead of inside the cyborg menu. And they're like, yes, that makes sense. Good idea. I need to send some just garbage spaceships here so they're a spare. Nets. This planet could use nets. We'll go here. We will say send 10 nets. Well, maybe even 20. 20 nets on a one-way journey to Mars. Done. That ensures that Mars has spare spaceships. Speed up. Watch the glass and sheets get delivered. And then build the moon dust thing. So that we can start producing ultra clothing. So, moon dust, and in a second, moon dust. Yes. Moon dust 3. And then we need to set up a send moondust back. No, because you have to set this up on... I forgot that you have to set this up on an asteroid. So... moondust plus gold. Can we do the gold processing here? We could, and this planet produces the gold ore, so we need 10 stone, 10 building, and then 5 more sheets, 3 more glass. 10 stone, 10 building, 5 sheets, 3 glass. 5 sheets, step 1. This was asteroid 1, right? Yes. So... 5 more sheets, asteroid 1. And then 10 stone, 10 glass, 10 building. It's probably too much glass, but we've got a happy excess of glass. $10 stone, 10 brick, 10 glass. Okay, get those delivered. Also, how's the number of saved up robots going? We're up to 14. We need 21, so we're still a bit shy. There's the glass. Okay. 0G foundry. And then we need a gold mine foundry as well. Which means we need 23 more. And you can both be paused until we're ready to run you. We could also turn... Yeah, that's already turned off. Good. We need 23 more robots here. So speed up. Wait until there are 23 robots. Three left. 2 left. One left. And done. 23 robots to Asteroid 1. Seven, 14, 21, 22, 23. Oh, we've got wood problems. Which doesn't make sense because nominally we have excess wood, but what we can do is turn off... Well, there's no point in turning off you because you don't get eaten by anything. We should make some more timber then. Woo. So like if we do that one, and that one, and one warehouse in between them. Now in theory we're 40 above our required wood rate. Come on, this needs to be emptied. So does this one. We need to, based on the fact that these have got so many available waiting for transport, we need to kind of either upgrade some more of these or build some more warehouses. Either upgrade or build some more warehouses. Having all this without a warehouse... Well, you've got one warehouse. You're already max upgraded. Here we go. So one warehouse in the middle of them. One in the middle of them. Give them both medium tier thing. That's another 6 warehouse workers. Maybe more yet. That's 9 more warehouse workers. It's still not running enough of the time. God. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's increasingly tempting to swap all those for one of the big ones. In any case, the asteroids should have been finished delivering to here now. Sorry, asteroids. Robots, so we can turn you on and you on. Except that now you need biomass. So we say, you, please regularly deliver biomass to asteroid 1. Okay, and that lets the Gold Foundry run, and then the Gold Foundry lets the Star Factory run. Cancel that. You have a new goal. Your new plan is trade stars for biomass forever. There you go. Now, I don't know if that's the right ratio. 1 biomass per gold. 1 gold per star. Yeah, so that's the right ratio. That should keep the home planet in stars then. Still not enough wood. So we need another population space then. If we need more wood workers and warehouse workers, this space is sacrificed. Let there be housing. You're back again after more information? As in, you want to have more information, or you have found more information? We're getting hit by the coast. Wasn't quite where I thought it would be. So you're saying that they could have been any enforcer? Is what you're saying. They could have been any enforcer. There we go. We're not killing the trees, we're moving the trees to make space for population, is the official government policy. The official government position is we are moving trees to make space for more population. We're going to need more food. Possibly 2. And then 2 water. Vote for you so that you will at least honestly tell the people they are being slumified. No, look, they get to live in among the trees. It's not slums. They get food, they get water. It's a better life than a large tent. 1, 2, 3. Really? Oh, I'm not allowed to do it because I'm waiting for trees. Speed up. 4. Then I need 2 water processing. 1. Mid-level you. Okay, that should be enough water and food to support the new population space. And we've got 80-ish extra people to work on whatever we want, which we wanted more wood. Yeah, that's nominally 60 wood in excess of what we need. So it really is just down to this, and that number is also becoming more sane. Good. How much saved up beer yeast do we have? 14, good enough. We can start... Well, actually, no, I should need a little bit more, because the beer yeast thing is going to need more power. The power is going to need more wood. The beer factory is going to need us to have more wood. So we go add 1, 2... 3, 4. Cloud, get out the way. Even better there. Touches all 4. Bump it up to middle level. That should definitely mean we have enough wood again. And then it's 3. Where's the yeast thing? Oh, we'll just go here. And then 3 power plants and beer factory. You need 3. 1, 2, 3. You can have your own warehouse, because I'm that generous. And that then means that tree here is also less of a laugh. Mid-level you. Produce beer. Check that the water is okay. Yes. Check that the food is okay. Yes. And now is the raw plant okay? No, I need 2 more spice fields. All you see is 800 plebes. Look, there are plebes on the homeworld too. In fact, I should get rid of those ones that are consuming clothing and tools, but Now I wanted 2 more spice mines. 2 more spice fields. Where was the secondary spice field area? There's the primary spice field area. Where was the secondary spice field area? There's like 2 along the coast somewhere. Ah, here we are. Okay, that's a bit more than 2, but secondary spice field. We need a little bit more out of you. One, 2. That is enough to run the beer factory. Yep, everything is in beautiful balance. And then we need to start delivering the beers back to the homeworld. So here, you, beer. All that's missing is that we get all the whipping we need with your streams, Alpha. So much more whipping than anyone could ever need. And return home. That is all. Yes. And I'm feeling extra generous / wanting more trees, so we'll actually set up 2 like that. Get rid of that one. It says we've run out of jobs, but there's 20 more lower class to move in. How is the Stardust factory going? Has it started providing you with Stardust processed? Yes, it has. Although I don't know how you only have 2. How do you only have 2? It should be delivered in shipments of 7. What? Yeah, good. And now if we're going to turn the stardust into, or sorry, the moon dust into the other thing that it can be turned into as well. Because it's needed for the fancy clothing. So moon dust is going into star thingy. We need moon dust into fancy clothing. This thing, which needs Mars mud balls plus dust. So it would make the most sense to send dust, spare dust to Mars. We should probably up our dust production a little bit then. We need... How much more here? I suppose it depends on how quickly the Stardust gets eaten by the fancy clothing machine. So let's look at the recipe for fancy clothing. 1 a day. We probably want a fair bit of fancy Stardust then. Moon dust. 2 more? 2 more doesn't sound crazy. So 2 more of them. 10 sheets, 2 robots, 2 glass, 10 sheets. 10 robots, 2 glass. Ten sheets. Go to the sandwich mine. 10 sheets. You can come back. And then there's enough saved up electronics that we should send another shipment of electronics back to the homeworld. And probably the same for plastic. Let's check how low they are. They can have about 100 of both. So sure, fling everything we've got. 3 sets of plastic. And 6 sets of that. Okay. Back here. Expand our moon dust thing in a sec. We're still waiting for the sheets. Come on, Mars, deliver the sheets. There we go. Lovely. One more moon dust thing. And now that should be enough spare moon dust that we can move moon dust to Mars to make fancy clothing. Dust, Mars, come back. I wish you could set that to be even shorter, but whatever. That should keep Mars in space dust. How's pollution doing? No! Pollution has finally become positive. We need a pollution scrubber. Our glorious utopia. Embrace the smog? I could also just build a couple more. I've got the spare people. You know what? Let's see if we can tree our way to happiness again. Be lovely to get some more there. How many more trees is that likely to be? Like 100? 200-ish? 200 more is still gonna fall short. So yeah, we do have to accept the scrubbery. Where will you live? Over here where we can pretend you don't exist. And you can have your own warehouse. We need 7 gold. Oh, this is the wrong one. No, 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 no. I don't want that. I want the other one. This one. There we go. And actually then we could trick some more trees into existing over here. Not quite. That's disappointing. We could if we built another town centre. There we go. Make sure that the stone quarry remembers that it is the thing with low priority. Good. And then between the scrubber and the extra trees, we're good. Just. It's going to become worse when we add in the the fancy clothing maker. So I am going to need another population zone. Pause. We're going to need this to run. A little bit more wood get, one more pollution scrubber, and the fancy clothing factory. Too hilly? Okay. There we go. Food. We probably do need one more food for those new people, but that's... Water is still good. We don't need one more water. And then if we're going to start the fancy clothing as well, and it's not going to be here, where will we shove it? You know, maybe we admit that this is not having trees, and instead shove it over here. Or do we send mud balls to the home planet? You know what, it's easier to have population on the home planet, so... Mud balls to the home planet it is. If only they didn't have so many things. Like food and clothing. Then they'd take up 3 times as much space. Right, because we've already got the fabrics here. And then it's fleece and clothing. Morning, worm. So to get it started, we will do 10 mud bowl deliveries. No, let's do 12. And then this is no longer a thing, because instead it's going to the homeworld. If only I would not find it so unappealing. If only there was not so many things. If only what, worm? You just don't like it? Oh, you're allowed to like what you don't. You're allowed to like whatever you want. I'm not going to poo-poo someone for not liking a game that I like. Now, what was I looking at doing? I was looking at moving... beer back regularly. Ooh. So, beer, homeworld, infinitely, do. That's on its way home, so we can set up the fancy clothing. The UI is ugly. UGLY. This is gonna have to... get some more tree factory. There we go, that's 3 more. Maybe even a fourth. I don't know why you all don't like the way it looks. I think it looks fine. Cute little axolotl people running around. Now, this thing. Pause. It needs 3 power plants of its own. And then it's producing this. And then we need more people to supply this. So either we start admitting that these people can have access to Game Boys, which is what I'm going to do. Or we build another slum. I think no more slums. Instead, allow the people to have their Game Boys and see if our production rate matches what we need it to be. Because this should be like almost 100 people worth of extra people from the Game Boy level. Yep. Basically 100. And they aren't consuming them at a rate faster than I produce them, so that's all well and good. We do need, ideally, slightly more glass. But I don't really want to add in another power, so no. Is the Game Boy worth it, though, considering... Yeah, because we have to get up to... I think we have to get to everything done for the final thing. You just want me to spam out more current level patricians? No, because I could have 2 of this. The Game Boy is worth the costs. I could have 2 of these patrician things. Like 2 of this design worth of patricians like this. You're asking what is the most efficient patrician housing? Space-wise? Maximum, I would imagine. Goods-wise, the lowest level. The one where they've only just gotten access to... Where we had them. We had them at the eats the least goods level. And now let's check that these 2 are in ratio. They aren't. We eat... Oh no, these 2 are fine. It's the next thing that's not going to be in ratio, because this is a half and this is 1. And when we change to making... Or when we add in fabric creation, or super clothing, it needs us to have 2 of these. Is super clothing the next one? Super clothing is the next one. This economy is communist? Everyone that's at a building level gets access to the same stuff except for certain things like the TV station. So you could make some patricians that didn't have the TV or beer gardens but did have everything else. The trouble is, even if you don't give them the beer gardens, they will eat the jewellery, and there's no way to stop them. Like, if we had a separate patrician zone other than this one, there is no way to have them not eat the jewellery. Like, you can't have some of the patricians in your thing eat the jewellery and the others not. There's no money? We don't know if there's money. We have no idea. But it's not an explicit thing in the game. It is at most abstracted. I do need more if I'm going to get rid of you. So, where can we shove another one? We could shove some over here. One, 2, 3, 4, and they can each have a warehouse. Because I'm not a monster. There we go. And then we can do second one of these so that we can then have a clothing factory. That is going to want its own warehouse. Very possibly. So second one of these. Pause. One, 2, 3. Your own warehouse. Tell this that it produces more of that. And now we're good to add in the clothing. Which again needs 3 power plants. So 1, 2, 3. And this. Oh, and we're out of people, which collapses the whole society. So, where is the other stone place? You are also low importance until these move in. But it really does look like I'm not going to get away with not having one more low-level housing area. Is it worth it to give you clothing and tools? Yeah, I'm going to say yes. You can become middle-level citizens. I need the extra workforce. Four, 8, or actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 45, 26. So it's like an extra 40 people. And it doesn't stress out either our clothing or our tools. We do need a bit more of that, though. So we'll go 1, 2, 3. 4. And a warehouse. And a warehouse. Maybe even one more. It's the weight of all the green holding you down. No, look at it. Our planet is beautiful. Trees everywhere. Even the ice caps are covered in trees. This one can turn off. We don't need that much clothes. Saves us a little bit of people. Food is good. Water is good. You shouldn't show a 0 now, because there's only 3 more jobs left. You should be full again. Game, are you drunk? Game. This should have people by now. Okay, there we go. Now, is the clothing production enough? We actually need a lot more electronics parts over here. And it might be time to turn off the robot production. Electronics to home. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. Because that will help reduce our electronics consumption. And until I need the robots for doing something, 30 is probably enough spare. Done. And we can turn off 3 of these. Or actually 2. 2? No, 3. And then when this one finishes, we can turn off that and 3 of those. That's conserving a whole bunch of extra wood a day. And it also means we don't burn as many electronics a day. Yeah. Are plastics even used for anything at the moment? Yes, the Game Boys. So sure, if there's more plastic to be sent, send it. And there's 3. There you go. We need to up our mud ball production. We need to up our mud ball production. We need more Gokas. One. Two. 3. Give it some time to realize these have people. There we go. So what is it used for? This and that. But honestly, this could turn off for a while even. Yeah, and then we have spare mud balls. How did the asteroid mines get labor? You build robots and the robots do that. So electronics, plastic, and glass? Electronics, plastic, and something become robot. And then robot is what works the moons. You want to replace the normal people with robots? Because they can only work moons. They can't work normal jobs. The axolotl people have done a very good job of unionizing. No robot workers allowed. If I allow one extra, then it should make up for when one of these isn't powered. And I do have the timber. Similarly for you, you'll help these two. You can't believe in strong unions? It exists in some countries. We've got reasonably good unions. Okay, back to normal speed. Clothing is going up. Game Boys is going up. We now need to do jewelry. So I need one more of these. Honestly, I probably delete the robot factory. We go back to only having one of them. and we start doing the ultra jewelry. Yes, there are saved up stars. There is saved up crystal. There is saved up electronics. Wait, no, these unions are really dumb. It's realistic. They are basically enforcing, we don't want a utopia where no one has to work. But they're preventing the robot uprising, Alpha. They fear the artificial intelligence robot uprising. They take the existential risk. They take the existential risk of general intelligence very seriously. Okay, and now we even have jewelry. And jewelry is going up. So the last thing to do is give these guys beer. You're allowed to touch the clothing. You're allowed to touch the jewelry. Jewelry go up. Clothing go up. We need to add in the beer gardens, which means we need our actual power network thing, don't we? Because these eat power. Sadly. And some of our patricians have to die so that the beer gardens may live. Let's wait for all of these people to move in first. And we do need more trees for the beer garden's power, so... The Anno games are full-on central planning economies. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. That should be enough extra wood to run 3 or 4 extra power plants so that we can have our beer gardens. We're going to want, I think we said 5 beer gardens, maybe 6. 5 needs 7 power plants. We've gained access to the colossally gigantified power plant, but I don't want to use it because it produces an ungodly amount of pollution. I'd rather use 7 of these little ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we live without you. 6, 7. 8. Okay. Speed up, get all the new people in. Delete 6 houses, build 6 beer gardens. We are going to need the power distribution things though. So currently we have 1 here. I probably need 1... here. Here. And here. You love power? Vote for you. A vote for Alpha is a vote for more power. Okay, that's about right. We work out where the beer gardens are going. You're evicted. Become a beer garden. And it has to be that house. Actually, no, I should have done it one further out, maybe. Because in order to get that house, it's going to have to be there. Gosh, that's more of them than I thought I'd need. Actually, that doesn't improve what I wanted it to improve, so that's fine. We'll go that one. That's awkward. I assumed they were the same size. No, they're slightly bigger. Why am I not just filling them from the inside and outside? Because they're circles, Alpha. This has a range, so you want it to be in the middle of your housing. If you put it on the outside, you need twice as many. Right? If I put it on the outside... A, it's not going to reach the inner ring. Yes, twice as many is a problem. They consume power. That means more power plants, which means so many more trees. Unless you want me to have more trees. Okay, this one. The next one should probably be... here-ish? Here-ish. Yes. Except that that's outside the range of these. So I need one more power distributor thing. Kind of wish we had 5 gold here. But that'll work. Okay, 1, 2. The next one has to touch you. Or else we're giving up on this house. Here looks like the right choice. Demand and supply is controlled by me. It's not wrong. No, we'll go the other way then. I might just have to live with having a couple extra for the sake of simplicity, which means even more power plants then. One, two, three. Actually, that one's not any use. There we go. I don't want to... Maybe I move this instead. I could have two gyms, one on the outside and one on the inside. No, I can't. The gym is too big. And then put the beer garden where the gym was, I was going to say. What about just multiple of the gyms on the outside? No, that won't reach far enough in. So this design works really lovely up until the beer gardens, and now it's ruined by the fact the beer gardens are just slightly too big. It also is a bit of a mess with how many of these different colors are overlapping at one time. I would really prefer it if when I have this beer garden menu open, I don't see all of the green lines, that I only see the orange ones. Here. Why are you claiming you're outside range of this? Oh, because it's a pylon, not a, distributor, and I'm an idiot. Sure. Okay, so that gets most of them. There's a little bit missed here we're going to have to live with. Boo hiss. And then the next one wants to go about here. See you, Alpha. Pause until the people have moved in. And it looks like we are going to need one more peasant land. So running all the beer gardens is not without its labor costs. There we go. Food is still fine. Water is kind of a slight issue, so we'll add one more water. There you go. Water is fine again. Water is super fine. No, I don't really want more tool. Well, we could live with one more set of these people. Being middle class. There. Is that enough labour to run the rest of the beer gardens? Not enough energy? Because this is a pylon, not a distributor. There. Speed up. Let these move in. How are the underlying resources? We could use some more electronics, but otherwise we're pretty okay. Let's go check out if we can yoink some more electronics. Yep, 1 and 5. And time to set up the ultra jewelry. No, the jewelry is here. So what are you saying you don't have? Nothing. It's just got to wait for population to... Okay, wait for everyone to move in. Go, 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 go. Still another 100, so we should get up to the 1400 one. $13.80. 1390. $1,400. Pause. Astrotech University. Stellar science expanding knowledge beyond planetary bounds. Fulfills the need of stellar science in a radius of infinity. I'm sorry, what? Oh, this was the last thing they want. So the last thing they want is stellar science. And how do you produce them? Exogeological data, planetary research, and astrometric readings. So we need another set of factories. Yes. This eats book plus moon, this eats book plus balls, and this eats book plus... gas. We actually need to go send some more mud balls. So we probably need to increase mud ball and gas by, like, how much? $7? No, because it only eats 0.2. Let's see if this is per day. And where can this live? The Science Center can live near the Space Center. It doesn't need deliveries. 600. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We definitely need more wood again, though. One. 2, 3, 4, 5, an extra warehouse. An extra 2 warehouses. That should be enough extra wood again. But even a little bit more would be nice, so... there. Maybe upgrade some of these to middle level. Because we're actually starting to have unmet transports. There. Now we can go back to the Space Science Center. Here. Wait, it says that it eats stuff, but it doesn't? Give these power plants their own warehouse. No, I think it does. It also produces pollution, but eh. So fine, there's no point having this on until we're producing the other stuff. So 2 more gas, 2 more mud bowls. Where will we shove your last bit of population? Here looks fine. So we can do 1 more gas. Or 2 more gas, sorry. Okay, check food and water again. 1 more water, 1 more food. To support the new people. Hell, let's just be super safe and have 2. No, I'll put it over here. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then it was 2 more gas. Two more gas, 1 more gas delivery back home. Gas to homeworld infinitely and return. Then same thing, but for mud balls. So, periodic delivery of mud ball to home. Do. We could definitely use some more mud balls just to kick it off. So we'll do like 10. 10 one-way ones. There. Oh. And do we just do all of this extra sciencey stuff over here? So... one. Actually, you know what? We'll do these this way. What's getting in your way there? 2. 3. Each one needs 2 of its own power plants. You're moving. Okay. Yes. Upgrade these so that they're always supplied. You eat this. You eat that. You eat this. See how that goes. Whoa, we need a whole bunch more deliverymen. We will create a deliveryman battery. There. 16 extra deliverymen. Looks like a bit more even wouldn't be insane. Not gonna work? You want to force me to build them over here? Fine. You're gonna be grumpy about it. We can have more timber here, though. And put the warehouses closer to here. There, now they can't claim that the warehouses are not delivering for that reason. Go. Except that you need 3. Because I cannot count. Well, you turn back on, and you turn back on, and you turn back on. 1, 2, 3, but then we need 3 more to supply you. One. I guess this has got to move. Two. Can I... No, I can't get anywhere else to work. So fine, that. And I can build them over here. Even if it means moving you slightly further away once more. Okay. But we probably need to add in even more wood absorb, so... 1, 2, 3. A warehouse for you guys. A warehouse for you guys. Warehouse for those. There. Yes, 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 unpause, you, and you. What's wrong with the power network? It needs 100 more. Fine. These ones need their own warehouse. Is that enough? Come on, trend upwards number. If anything, it needs to be even higher. That means we need more peasants again. Here will do. That will hopefully do. Water and food still both look good. Okay, stellar science tick. Although it sort of turns on and off a bit. One or two more so that it's always in excess. Yeah, there. Okay, we can also add in some extra beer gardens. So, we need probably about there. Actually, that one looks like it's got the most space around it. And yet not quite. Need a distributor. Ugh. Seriously? Give it a sec. Maybe even one more slum. Here. Okay. That should be enough for the beer gardens. One more of these, so it's always in the positive. Which means even more wood. Yeah, we do need more. There, that should be fine. Then we need one more beer garden. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. We kind of need one here. No, there's only a little T shape that's not met. I think we'll be okay. And 1580. Come on. 1580. 1590. Come on, 1600. Three, two, one. 1600. Missing entry. So we are at the end. We just need to build a hypergate. I reckon build it near our citizens. Build it. Whoa, that is costing too many people. Pause. So we need some more slums to run the hypergate. Here. That'll do. Come on, get over it. Phase 1. $10,000 power? I'm sorry, what? I don't need this to be running anymore. We're out of moon dust, so turn you off. Everything except these 3 pores. One, two, three for you. 1, 2, 3 for you. 1, 2, 3 for you. That should work. Maybe let these 2 stay on. So the limiting factor here is currently moon dust. And yes, our people are devolving because there's no more ultra education, but that doesn't matter. We don't need the ultra education anymore. It was just for popping over 1,600 patricians. We kind of need even more moon dust, so where's a moon that's doing nothing? You're not doing nothing. You're kind of doing nothing. So, like, 5 robots, 25 Sheets. 5 robots. What am I missing? Where's the launch bay? There we are. 5 robots. 2... 3... and a full thing of glass. Damn it. Well, 5 will do. And then it was 25 sheets. There. Wait for all this crap to get delivered. It's going to take them forever to quit whinging about not having their science, but whatever. In fact, it looks like they never stop whinging about not having science. Oh, that's a bit of a unpleasantness. Like, they never stop whinging about that. Oh well. There we go, the sheets begin to be sent. Sheet. And then we can say space dust, space dust, space dust. Thank you. And then we deliver that back home. Done. It's going to take 2 days for it to be full. It kind of looks like I need a second warehouse. Okay, and then when that gets home, that should provide all the dust we need for the final science, the refined science, to do the gate. And Alpha gets his answer. We're in the low pollution zone, and what happens? People are not as happy anymore. And they consume more stuff. See if we can't unpollute. It is, I want happy little space axolotls. Two more is about perfect. Maybe even 2 more on that. There. Oh my. We need more water and food. This game is about building up your little space axolotl society. They were originally Big Clown, if we can find the... Here we go. So their spaceship crash landed on this moon. You can see it there. They were part of an intergenerational colony ship, and now they're trying to recover from the fact that they didn't quite land the way they had hoped, and build up their little axolotl society on this planet. You then colonize the surrounding planets as well to help bring in all the different kinds of resources, combine basic resources, refine them, produce advanced resources, combine those in different combinations to give your citizens more and more stuff. They're not quite waiting for the useless or the useful 2/3 of their population to arrive. These aren't just the telephone sanitizers and hairdressers. I do kind of need one more population bit. If we bump these guys up and well, yes, they'll start eating clothing, but who really cares? And that's hopefully enough people to run a couple more pollution eaters. Which unfortunately means our nanofiber is now consumed faster than it's produced, but we've got enough stored up that'll last a while. And I could always produce slightly more. There we go. There's still spare people, and I'd like to get the number back under the critical number. So I might even allow 2 more. Come on, we saw that a warehouse fit somewhere there. It went blue for a second. Not gonna give it to me again? Cruel game. Put it there instead. Cool. Now, why is this still at 0? Thank you. We could use one more water. That's fair. we'll do 2, just because I'm a generous person. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 water. There, now water's absolutely in the green. Now let's watch how much this jumps. So citizen consumption 22. Now we're back under the magic number that makes them unhappy. But it looks like it's a sliding scale then, because this hasn't... Maybe it takes a day. We'll give it a day to update. Yeah, it looks like it's a sliding scale. Okay, what's the other thing that eats moon dust here? It's the refinery for the jewelry. So if we go to the jewelry refinery thing, and we say you are paused for a while, and we will add in another delivery from you. This should be processing. It is staffed. What's the deal? What if I kill this? Then it's still not happening. They want another warehouse. That will also solve the problem. Maybe? Nope, something's bugged out here. Because this is not processing this anymore. I don't want to have to delete it and rebuild it. Well, what if we do it the other way? No, that won't work either. Because it won't make it process. I don't think there's any way to get this to be suddenly good. I suppose we could build this here. And that would fix it. You know what? We'll do a save load. The rest of the robots can go to 4. Twenty of them. Okay, and you needed to send a couple of things back home. You needed to send electronics. Plastic. And ideally beer, but beer's waiting. Why is beer waiting? Because this is stuck, and this has the yeast. No? Then just send an extra yeast one. Please do. Okay, that gets rid of that yeast. Back to Mars. Oh, the issue is that we need another one of these. So, okay. Goodbye, you. Follow this. East. And then it needs 3 power. Done. Are they protected against telephone viruses? And that's almost exactly what we can handle anyway. Diseases contracted from an unsanitary telephone, you mean? Hey, Hades Fury. We're nearly there. We're just coming up against a little bit of a bug here. This has stopped processing. Oh, and it's decided to behave again. Spacecraft. Or was it not you? No, it was number 1. Sorry, not you. It was number 1. Here. This has decided to stop processing spacecraft. Which is causing some issues. I'm going to do a save and reload to see if it fixes it. Hopefully, yes. And then this is the last little push for the Hypergate, the Hypergate ingredients. How far are we into the production of the datas? We produce all 3 types of data, but we turned off the university thing afterwards because power flickering just makes it a hassle to deal with. I'd rather leave it off and let the number of patricians, the number of highest class citizens drop back down from not having it. It's not like giving them the last bit of that is that useful. I don't need that. Like, once I've unlocked the gate, staying above 1600 doesn't matter anymore. It would... Maybe if it gave some other reward, other than just the 1 more population at the end for keeping them in happy science. I don't know what you do. Will be added in the next patches. Lovely to hear. It is great to see devs that are actually actively listening and working on their projects. So it's our Moon 1 needs to reissue its send out Stardust and send out Moondust orders once this loads in. Finish building the gate. You have to increase the interest of keeping citizens satisfied. And reduce loading times? Yeah. Although this is CPU, not actually like... It's processing something. It's not to do with hard disk. I don't think. Yeah, it's not zero access of disk at the moment. It's all CPU processing. Sitting flat at 50%. Okay, we're back. See if this makes this recover. It does not look like it has. So asteroid hub is bugged. The alternative is to delete it and rebuild it. Can I send a save game? Emergency save game created. Deleted. Misbehaving. Asteroid. Spaceship hub. Caused crash. Success, thank you. Exit. Well, give me a sec and I'll make a... Actually, I don't know where it saves things. I will start loading the game, and if you'll be so kind as to tell me where it saves games, I'll make a copy of the save. So, like, is it... Load the crashed one. Oh. I mean, I was going to load the real one and try deleting it again and see if it's reproducible. But this is the one that you wanted. Steam C:/program files/steam program files x64/steam/steam apps/common/ M for Moons of Ardalan. HIJK Moons of Ardalan. No, I don't see saves in Steam. You want application data? So users, me, app data, local low, you say. Local low, Pandora, technology, Moons of Ardalan. There is no saves folder in there. Oh no, there is V12. Saves. And they're all just zips. They're all zips not named their name, which makes working out which one is which a bit of a pain. Yeah, I can send all three. Where do you want me to send them to? Whilst we wait for this to load. Oh, you've got a Discord? Oh, just a sec, just a sec. Permit. Hades. Fury. Game dev. There you go. I can follow that link though. Boop. Gmail. Okay, compose to here. Subject requested crashes. Attach. Copy paste. Done. Requested crashes. No, the link got timed out, but I'm assuming that was an email address, and I'm sending that. Permit failed? Anyway, sent. You can tell me if you've got that, and we'll get back to this. So we were going to erase this because it had stopped processing. Yes, and then we build another one instead. And this was the bug. We don't need to send it again. But we can load that save. It should be okay now. Question mark. Unless the thing it doesn't like is deleting the Moon Central base thing when there's nothing in it. You're welcome, Hades Fury. Hope it helps. I do hope it helps. Make the game better for everyone else. It'll be another crash that you have to hunt for a long time. This function has called this function has crashed it. This function has called this function which has crashed it. This function has called this function which has crashed it. And so on and so on and so on. Happy to help. It might be 2 bugs with one coding fix. Meanwhile, how long till I have to end for the day, even if I kind of wanted to try and get this gate done? Here. And then it's that one. Not long. I've only got like 20 minutes. We do not have a long time to try and get this hypergate, or else we're going to have to go to an episode 3. Because I'm promised friends I would be somewhere. I don't want to be late. Okay, this needs rebuilt. We need to send 15 gold, 3 spaceships. Those 3 safe zones are the one you needed? Excellent. 15 gold, 3 spaceships. To Asteroid 1. And then it's... Oh, the gold has been recycled. Oh no, it's going to use the local gold. Well, whatever. And then it needs 14 sheets, 7 nets, 7 glass. 14 sheets. And push those to the top. Good. 7 glass. And what was the other thing? Seven nets. 7 glass, 7 nets. Okay. Back to it. Glass, check. Gold, gold. It wasn't actually needed, but whatever. Doesn't hurt to have it. There's the nets. Then we need the 2 sets of... Other, you exist again. Wait, where? Where had no clothing? Ooh, okay. Clothing. You get upgraded as well then. And no longer pause. And that means we need more... Possibly yarn. No, there's enough saved up fabric that even if we eat this, we don't really care. So we rebuild this and hopefully now it doesn't stuff up. 1. 2. And then one more. Space dust back home. And stars back home. Space dust, home. Do. And then stars, home, do. Back here. See if we've got the 10 that we needed. 5. You know what? We'll have another one doing dust. I need it that much. Dust. Home. Do. Close. 6. Well, it looks like we could have a third one. My only concern here will be that we might start overwhelming this asteroid's ability to recycle spaceships. Come on, get across. Good. Get delivered. Perfect. Where is our hypergate? Do. And then it wants 10,000 power. Which realistically means we need 2 of these. Which means we need a whole bunch more gold here. Gold back home. 7 is a good number. And what else does the Ultra Gate need? Or sorry, this. Sheets. Sure. Sheets. Home. Something like that. Well, the end's okay. I don't like... I really kind of... I don't know. The thing that annoys me the most about the game is the way that power flickers. So you have to create more than the minimum amount of power for a zone. It's like, look here, I'm producing 3 or 4 extra power plants just so that when one runs out and isn't supplied, the building doesn't turn off. I'd kind of prefer there be some sort of like battery-ish thing maybe, or maybe power is global and doesn't have the distribution crap. Or some other way of averaging power either in time or space so that it doesn't flicker. That's what I would say is the most annoying thing to me. Okay, we can do this. And then we need to build 2 of these. One. I don't know why I can't build it there, but whatever. 2. We'll need a pylon. We'll need a distributor. We need a lot more people, because these... I didn't realize these consume so many people. 300 people?! 300 people? That's just a couple of people. Well, pause these for the moment. We need to spam out some more boring base level citizens. We will need some more food as well, but it's gonna have to wait. Where will we shove them? I have to shove them somewhere that doesn't cost us wood. Food, food, food for the new people. Come on, I saw that it fits there. Give it. I don't know where it just teleported us. Doesn't really matter. 4. This should now have an excess. 2 of these. Okay, and then we need more citizenry. Somewhere where it doesn't eat our wood production, which is basically only here. Okay, and another. Here? No. Well, yes, here. Here is fine. $11, $12. Too hilly, too hilly, too hilly. There, 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 there. There. Somewhere else that isn't absorbed with wood. Here. No, it's not inside the TC. TC range, so plop you down. There. Get all these people. I do have spare crystals. I need 600 people. We will shut down all the other industries. Stone, you're no longer needed. Or more accurately, you're low priority. Low priority. Okay, what else? Upgrade the new ones. Come on. Where was the other one? Here? Here. And these ones. Gets us up to 600. We're still a little bit short. Start turning off the other industries. We don't need this anymore. Oh. Come on, give me that one. We don't need you anymore. Okay, is that enough people? Is that enough people? Where's the mega city? There it is. Pause. Run. You are highest priority. So are you. Go. What's wrong with you? You claim you don't have your stuff, so there. You have no excuses for not having your crystal now. Resume. Whoa, no health. And what does this even do? So it doesn't do anything when it's fully powered. Really? It needs to be fully manned. Well, every other single job is going to be sacrificed. Sand. There. High priority. We still need a little bit more. Pause, 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 pause. Pause, 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 pause. Okay. Thank you for playing. Your Axonauts have made contact with their homeworld. This is not the end of their story. The game is still in early access. We are actively bringing updates. The current roadmap, lots of challenging achievements to change the way you play and defining new goals. Animated build visuals, photo mode. I think that's what P... Oh no, P is just like... Isn't that P? Isn't that what the P button is? In the far future, procedurally generate... Yes! Okay, so my biggest concern with the game was that once you'd played it once, you would know sort of what planets to do in what order and what goods to send from what planet to do your distribution. To do your distribution the way you wanted it. This alleviates my biggest concern in that if there is procedurally generated planet systems, there is a lot more replay value to the game. Excellent. Other than that, I am 3 minutes late to my social engagement, so I'm going to peace out here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. I had a great time playing this game. I would be happy to suggest people look at it. But as always, it's an early access game, so consider whether or not you want to wait for it to be fully released. Cheers all.